Are you looking for the best trackball mouse? In this video we will look at some of the best trackball mouse. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Logitech MX ERGO. The best thumb-operated trackball we've tested is the Logitech MX ERGO. It has a comfortable right-handed shape that's still fairly similar to a traditional mouse, so it takes less of a learning curve, even if you're new to using trackballs. While using it, your hand posture is between a handshake and a more traditional palm-down position. It also features a metal plate attachment that lets you choose between a 0° or 20° tilt position. You can connect this mouse wirelessly using its Logitech unifying USB receiver or Bluetooth, and it can pair up to 2 devices simultaneously. The Logitech feels well built and sturdy, and the materials and finish are high quality. Some users also report that the rubber coating is prone to wear out after extended use. The scroll wheel has tilt buttons for horizontal scrolling but doesn't unlock for a quicker free scrolling mode like some high-end productivity mice. While it has companion software to program buttons and adjust sensitivity settings, you can't increase the polling rate. This won't concern most people, but it isn't high enough to produce smooth cursor movements for gaming or if you use a 4K monitor. Alternatively, you can check out the Logitech ERGO M575, a similar model typically available for less. However, it doesn't include a tilt base, doesn't support multi-device connectivity, and feels cheaper overall. Number 2. Kensington Slimblade Pro Trackball. The best finger-operated trackball we recommend is the Kensington Slimblade Pro Trackball. If you aren't sure whether a finger or thumb-operated trackball is right for you, a lot of it comes down to preference. However, many people prefer finger-operated trackballs if they normally experience discomfort from using conventional mice. They're also typically the favored choice compared to thumb-operated trackballs if you're specifically trying to reduce your risk of developing repetitive strain injuries. The Slimblade Pro leans into its ergonomic strengths with a very low-profile design that lets you comfortably rest your wrist on your desk without needing to angle your wrist sharply upwards to move the ball and reach all the buttons. Like the Logitech MX ERGO above, it also connects wirelessly with an included USB receiver or Bluetooth, with multi-device support for up to 2 simultaneous devices. Unlike the Logitech, it lacks a traditional scroll wheel, but you can twist the trackball to scroll. This scroll method is precise and fairly intuitive, but it may take some getting used to at first. Overall, the Slimblade's construction also feels a bit cheaper, and its glossy plastic finish attracts fingerprints. To sum it all up, the Slimblade Pro is a great, fully ambidextrous pick with versatile connectivity options. Crucially, its distinct low-profile ergonomic design can address some of the most common sources of discomfort from using a conventional mouse and minimize the risk of long-term strains. Number 3. ELECOM HUMB HT1 DRBK. At a mid-range price point, we recommend the ELECOM HUMB HT1 DRBK, which is a versatile finger-operated trackball with a right-handed shape. It has a conventional scroll wheel with left and right tilt buttons and a total of 10 programmable inputs. The ELECOM has an integrated leatherette wrist rest, which, true to its name, makes it fairly large and bulky. However, it's still a good fit for all but small-sized hands. It connects wirelessly with a USB receiver and uses a pair of AA batteries for power. You can use the companion software to remap buttons and adjust CPI settings. However, only 3 sensitivity presets are available, and the highest setting is only 1200 CPI, which may not feel sensitive enough if you use a very high-resolution display. Unfortunately, this trackball doesn't have Bluetooth support like the Logitech MX RGO or the Kensington Slimblade Pro trackball above. Also, like most trackballs, it has a very low fixed polling rate, making it unsuitable for gaming. That said, it's an affordable pick with plenty of customizable controls for productivity or everyday use. Optical tracking technology. The ELECOM trackball provides precise cursor movement for superior accuracy so you can get where you want on the screen quickly with less hand movement, improving productivity and efficiency. Functional 8 buttons. It is very easy to move in any direction. It comes with 8 physical buttons on the device, and the 2 extra buttons are the scroll wheel tilting that allow horizontal scroll. Number 4. Kensington Orbit Wireless Trackball with Scroll Ring. We recommend the Kensington Orbit wireless trackball with scroll ring as a budget option. While it frequently sits at around a $50 price point, it's at its best value when it occasionally goes on sale for around $35, so we recommend waiting for a sale if you can. It has a truly ambidextrous design with a center-mounted, finger-operated trackball. It also has a ring-style scroll wheel and two main buttons that serve as left and right-click buttons on either side. There's an included palm rest that you can detach, making it much more compact. Overall, it feels very well built and connects wirelessly with its USB receiver. It uses two AA batteries for power. Unfortunately, this mouse doesn't have as many programmable inputs as our mid-range recommendation, the ELECOM Huge MHT1 DRBK. Additionally, if you aren't familiar with the somewhat unconventional ring-style scroll wheel, getting used to it may take a little. Also, like most trackball options, this mouse has a very low, fixed polling rate and a low maximum CPI setting, which means it isn't suitable for gaming or if you have a very high-resolution display. It's an affordable wireless option for anyone looking for a no-fuss trackball for work or everyday browsing. Dual wireless connectivity offers the flexibility of 2.4 GHz and Bluetooth 3.0 and ALIEXPRESS, with 128-bit AES government-grade encryption security. The scroll ring lets you spin the dial to move up and down web pages or documents with complete ease. And the 40mm ball's hard surface is specially designed as a perfect sphere for precise tracking and control. For DPI settings, let you easily adjust the cursor speed to fit your needs by selecting the appropriate level, 400, 800, 1200, or 1600, lower DPI for precision editing, and higher DPI for word processing or casual browsing. Number 5. Ploopy Adept Trackball. If you're a trackball enthusiast who appreciates a DIY approach, we recommend the Ploopy Adept Trackball. This is a finger-operated, wired-only trackball with a drag scroll that you can buy fully pre-assembled or as a build-it-yourself kit. It uses 3D printed parts, so it has a rougher look and feel compared to other picks on this list. However, this rougher aesthetic underlines Ploopy's philosophy for this trackball, which prioritizes customizability and ease of repair. All its design and production files are available online, too. It also supports VIA software and QMK firmware for in-depth customization, and there's even a small but driven community of modders out there. This trackball's internal components also set it apart from the crowd. It uses a widely used previous generation gaming sensor and supports a polling rate of 1000 Hz, making it the most viable trackball for competitive gaming that we've tested to date. Notably, the Ploopy Adept also uses ball bearings. These ball bearings provide smooth and accurate ball movement and aren't prone to static friction issues that can affect other trackballs on this list. The only downside is that these ball bearings are significantly louder, making a slightly scratchy, grinding sound that isn't unpleasant but definitely noticeable. It's also worth mentioning that while this mouse offers a huge amount of customizability in terms of mobility, repair, software, and firmware, there's a much higher skill ceiling involved, and even something like changing the mouse's CPI takes a bit of technical know-how. But again, if you're more excited than deterred by the DIY approach, the Ploopy is a standout pick for die-hard trackball fans. Steel roller bearing mounted roller type bearing provides the ultimate feelings and smoothness. The bearing designed by Japanese manufacturer provides friction-free ball operation.